it's time for the Tate McRae record. I really liked Greedy off of her last album. I was like, honestly, as somebody who was not a big Tate McRae fan before that, I didn't find her to be all that interesting beyond her as a performer. I think she's a great performer. That album really let me down in the sense that pretty much nothing else off of that album sounded like Greedy. There's a couple songs that leaned into that Timbaland sort of Y2K feel, but like nothing was like Greedy on that album. In fact, that entire record was stuffed with a lot of ballads, and I really didn't understand why we were going this melodramatic, uninteresting production route on the rest of the record. Maybe they already finished it at that point when they put out Greedy as a single, but like Greedy was the direction for her that I think made her stand out at least a little bit. For the most part, I've thought that the singles are pretty good, so I'm interested in this. Again, I am not going in with the highest expectations. I'm at the very least expecting this to be better than her last album, so which I just in general was not a huge fan of. But let's get into it. 42 minutes, 15 tracks, so close to what? Let's go. Miss Possessive. Very Britney. Are other women really lusting after the Kid Laroi though? I don't know. Backing vocals, okay. This post-chorus kind of fucks, actually. I don't know if this is a sample or what. That was fine, you know. The chorus was hooky. That's what matters. I feel like there's a lot of, like in Tate's music, a lot of it's lacking a hook. Like the production's there, but the melodies usually aren't. I feel like that was fine. I don't know why we went straight from post-chorus into chorus there at the end. I feel like that song kind of needed another verse or a bridge. Maybe that post-chorus is kind of taking place of it, but all right, fine with that one. All right, Two Hands. This is a single. Yeah. I don't know if this one's Ryan Tedder, but it sounds so Ryan Tedder. It is? That makes sense. Oh, the entire album's Ryan Tedder? Okay. He did Greedy too, right? I am going to say this now just so you guys know I'm probably going to feel it for the rest of the record. I feel like every single time I hear a Tate McRae song that I like, I'd prefer it with a different vocalist, you know? And I don't know if that is necessarily her not being a great front woman, but I think that a lot of these songs would murder with a killer vocal performance. Like that aspect is not there, and that kind of makes me feel like I'm missing something. That extra oomph of like a good vocal performance, not even necessarily like a technically good vocal performance, just a commanding voice. I think it kind of diminishes some of these songs, but nothing we can do about that. Now, let's just keep listening to the record. Next one, Revolving Door. Two Hands is fine. I think that was a fine single, so. But I keep coming back like a revolving door. Say I go on too less. This sounds like early Ariana, you know? Not like yours truly Ariana, but lyrics like life feels worse but good with you in it. I don't know. I feel like there's some words in a lot of this record that you can switch out for something more interesting or put in a more interesting way. It's pop music. It doesn't need to be anything fucking crazy. It sticks out in moments like that where it's like we're using the most basic word you possibly could to describe a feeling. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Okay. Flo Milli. Oh. This is very K-pop. Yeah, maybe I'm just thinking of New Jeans because of this beat. Ooh, the flow switch up? Okay. That's their best vocal performance. I mean, you could say it's a little overproduced, but if this was fucking New Jeans, I feel like a lot of people would be eating this shit up, you know? Because something I will say is I feel like Tate McRae does get a little bit, I think she gets some unwarranted hate a lot of the time. Some of it's warranted, some of it isn't. But the fucking New Jeans style little kind of drum and bassy sort of R&B stuff here, it works for me. And that Flo Milli verse was killer. I was into that. That's my favorite track so far. I was not like begging for a different vocalist on that track. I feel like she kind of cooked there. Dear God.
chest and my knees in the carpet, hoping you'll stop it.
Knees in the carpet. Hands on my chest, knees in the carpet. Oh, she's praying. Oh, my, dude. My bad. My bad. That's on me, guys. I'll accept the responsibility for that one. Imprint. Jacob? That beat is a fucking snooze fest. The song itself is, you know, whatever, it's fine. But like the beat there was just so dry. I was confused because I was like, hands on my chest, knees in the carpet. But hands on my chest, knees in the carpet. Purple lace bra. Did she say till my throat's bleeding? Okay, she's screaming. Okay, but her throat's bleeding. I'm getting mixed signals here about what the song's about. That was a Diet Pepsi moment. This needs a bridge. Except Diet Pepsi's a better song. Because giving you head is the only time I got depth. Also, that's a fucking crazy line. That is a crazy line. Like, I understand what she's trying to say here. Like, a good version of this is like Claro's blouse. Like, that's a good version of this. This feels really clunky, you know, in comparison. But I understand what she's trying to say. Sports car. I think the song's kind of hot. I love the depth and the darkness of the production and the low end. Like, ooh, great pre-chorus too. Love this pre-chorus. Super Pussycat Dolls coded, absolutely. It's very, it's buttons, right? You know, that's clearly what some of the inspiration here is coming from. Like this chorus, bro, it's just so 2000s. People are making fun of the whispery delivery on this, but it's like, bro, have you not heard a fucking Britney Spears song? Yeah, we can in it is so silly. The synth melody's great too. That's heat. That's heat. It's produced well. I think it's a banger. I like this one. I mean, when I was posting my reactions to these songs as they were coming out, goddamn, dude, my audience is so fucking hard on her. Like, the song can be fucking good. Like, even if you don't like the artist, Ryan Tedder is on his A game on a lot of these tracks, melodically at least, you know. Again, lyrically, guys, for the most part, I've been getting absolutely nothing from this, but I wasn't expecting anything different from that. Again, it's, you know, with the style record. Did you say Lunchables? Oh, in trouble. Okay, that would make more sense. Some of these lyrics are fucking hilarious. If I need your sex light quick. That line is killing me. That line is killing me. Key change felt a little random, I think. But I like the melody on that one. The chorus, you know. The chorus is nice. Again, like some of the lyrics are just. I mean, this entire album for the most part is written kind of clunkily. The hooks have been nice on this. I've really liked the hooks, but you know, lyrically, it's for the most part it's goofy. But you can get away with goofy lyrics if everything else is good enough. Yeah, I need your sex light quick. Yeah, I like that one. All right. Oh, it's fine. Some people were expecting me to just be raging throughout this album about how bad it is. I don't feel this way. I don't feel that way at all about this. I do not think it's like, it might not be the most notable record of all time yet, but it's not like, I'm not going to throw my headphones across the room. I'm not looking forward to the Kid Leroy. I'm not going to lie. Dude, this is exactly the way Justin Bieber would attack this. Bro. I know love when it hits. It's a little like drugs. New nails, new hair, new tricks, new positions that I put you on and then I put you in like. I didn't want a window into this couple sex life. Lyrically, this is getting to me, guys. It's grating on me. You can have some dumbass lyrics if your instrumentals are Emotion by Carly Rae Jepsen. But like, this is especially like, I'm not even talking about like substanceless lyrics. It's just like so clunky. It's just so clunky. It's the word choices a lot of the time. Like, I don't think the actual subject matter is a problem. You know, these are all songs written about generally the same topics. And of course, there's the one about her getting sexualized and all of that stuff as well. But I think it's mostly the phrasing of it and the word choices. Like, we're going to use the most basic version of every descriptor possible on this entire album. I don't think she needs to have like these super elaborate words. I'm not expecting her to be Adrian fucking Lenker. Some of the adjectives, some of the verbiage, just mix it up a little bit here and there. I just don't like how it's written at like a second grade reading level. I know there's supposed to be jams that you aren't really supposed to think about too much, but nobody would complain if the lyrics were cool. Her intonation is like SZA on this. She said she was listening to a lot of SZA when making this album. That makes a lot of sense. She went brat mode in the interlude. Oh my god, she's even doing the runs like SZA. That's so funny. Brat mode not as in like Charlie XCX brat, but as in like, stop it, Tucker. Stop pulling my pigtails in class. Great value SZA, yeah. Somebody in chat said it. Tucker's her brother? What? I just thought of a white boy's name. That was not, I did not know. I didn't even know she had a brother. I did not even know. I swear to fucking God, bro. I did not. I was not making any incestuous claims about Tate McRae. That was not intentional. Let's move on. Okay, single. It's okay. I'm my bad. Whatever. Can't take myself out of that one. I like this one too. It's okay, I'm okay. Had him in the first place. It's okay, I'm okay. I love these little plucky synth melodies that they're doing in the choruses sometimes. Killer outro too. I love this outro. It's a nice little refrain at the end. I've said I like that single in the past. I think it's a fun one. It's okay, I'm okay. All right. No, I'm not in love. DJ Snake, is that you? it's like we got the 2010s EDM drop. 2014 wants its drop back, bro. This didn't deserve a breakdown chorus. I really didn't like that. That is by far the most dated track here, you know? And dated in like a bad way. These lyrics are like mind-numbing. Sarah Larson type beat. Jesus Christ, guys. If you think I'm exclusively hating on Tate here for the lyric, Ryan Tedder's a seasoned songwriter. I know he's always been a hook writer, but like, come on, what are we doing, bro? Will I feel like you hate every B-list Gen Z pop girl / boy? Define B-list. But also, I don't hate Tate McRae. I didn't find much notable about that one. Bold to call a song green light. Stuck in a rewrite of the same song? A lot of these could use a couple rewrites. Whoa, sub bass. That was cute. That one was cute. With like less interesting production, but kind of like an Enemy Charlie XCX sort of vibe, you know? Which I love that song. Again, I feel like you could have pushed the production a little bit more on that one because it does feel a little bit subdued, but that was a solid one. I like that one. Okay, last track, Nostalgia. Not a ballad, not an acoustic guitar, my pop album. No, I'm kidding. One ballad's fine. Give Me Fast and Slow is really funny. I actually like how she ended the album with a personal moment. Not the most melodically interesting thing, but at least she tried to add something personal in here. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. What are you guys feeling out of 10 on this after first listen? I think I like this better than Think Later. I like this better than Think Later. I think that there is more highlights off of this album. I think there's more going for it beyond the singles. Yeah, no, there's some bangers. There's some cool little production moments and the beats, and I think I really like the Y2K songs that have that sort of vibe. I really like her when she's leaning into that Britney Spears energy. I think when she strays away from that and she's going to more of that 2010 stuff with the ugly DJ Snake style drop, and she's trying to do these Ariana style songs like circa Dangerous Woman, I feel like that doesn't work as well for her. I feel like they could have taken a couple more risks in the production. Like, if anything, I think in this landscape in pop music, I think it's rewarding interesting production choices more than ever before. But the melody's in for the most part. I mean, it's a pop record, you know, it's a mainstream pop album. You can't expect too much on that lane. You know, I wasn't expecting her to fucking have a Sophie beat on here. You know? Anyway, this is whatever. This is not the worst thing I've ever fucking heard. I question her longevity because, again, I don't feel like there's a lot that makes her stick out. You know, it was a great example of an artist that started this way that I think found her lane. Dua Lipa. I felt like her first album was just following trends, didn't really stick out too much at all. And then Future Nostalgia dropped and she had a lane and she had a place for herself. And I feel like Tate McRae could have taken that route of hearing how much people liked Greedy and really super hard leaned into that Timbaland style 2000 stuff. Nelly Furtado and Britney Spears and Christina Aguilera and those sort of artists. If I were to be hopeful for anything else, I think that hopefully she gets more, a little bit better songwriters. You can keep Ryan Tedder for those melodies, but add another songwriter to the team and make the lyrics at least something that you want to pay attention to.